I'm falling behind again. I'm sorry. Just been going through some stuff, okay? But trust me, I'll try to make it worth your while because you're getting six uploads today. I can't talk. But I do have to rush this a little bit, so please give me a little break, okay? What's up? What's happening? It's going back to animation, for anything. Animation includes TVs and movies. I'm your host, Justin Small. Here's the next episode of My Hero Academia, episode 4, Start Line. Let's dive right in. Just before the practical test of the UA entrance exam begins, all the participants stand in awe over the sheer size of the training field. Izuku notices Uraraka, the girl who saved him from falling earlier, and wants to thank her, but he is stopped by fellow participant Tenya Ida. Tenya has yelled at him earlier to stop muttering in the auditorium. Tenya warns Izuku not to distract Ochiko, while everyone else talks about how they've already counted him out of passing the exam. The exam suddenly begins and everyone rushes into the test area, leaving Izuku behind. He follows closely behind, but he is halted by an enemy robot worth 1 point attacking him. He is saved by Yuga Aoyama, I hope I'm pronouncing that right, who uses his naval laser to destroy the robot before moving on to others. Yeah, it's a belly button laser. Japan, man, they come up with the weirdest things. Izuku scrambles around the area looking for robots to destroy, but finds that the vast majority had been taken out by other contestants. Elsewhere, the panel of UA judges discuss what it takes to pass the exam, including speed, strength, and a calm mind. As the test comes to an end, Izuku finds himself sitting at 0 when a giant robot worth 0 points enters. Everyone flees in panic while Izuku is paralyzed with fear. The robot smashes a few buildings and traps Ochiko underneath some debris. As the robot's about to move closer, it threatens to crush her. Seeing the girl who helped him earlier in danger is enough to get Izuku up and rushing to her aid. Filled with adrenaline, Izuku conjures the power of One for All for the first time, using it to leap high into the air and deliver a powerful smash to destroy the robot. All the other participants watch in awe while the panel of UA judges praise Izuku for his self-sacrifice. Having using One for All for the first time, Izuku begins to feel the physical repercussions of his quirk. His legs and his right arm are all broken from his efforts. Yeah, it's yeah, it's a quirk that breaks your body if you don't know how to use it correctly. Yeah, that's a big yikes. He free falls from the air and tries to use One for All to make a safe landing, but is saved by Ochiko before he hits the ground by her smacking him in the face. By her smacking him in the face. Hilarious. The practical test is then declared over, much to Izuku's displeasure, as he blacks out. The other participants comment on Izuku's quirk, calling him incredible, wondering if he was intentionally looking weak to fool them. Tenya is the only one to take notice of his heroism, and even questions if Izuku recognized saving others may have played a part in the exam all along. Izuku falls unconscious, but the school nurse and pro hero, Recovery Girl, arrives to heal his injuries. 1 week later, Izuku receives his examination results, and after not talking to All Might during that time, he expects to fail. The school sent the aforementioned results via a holographic message inside of an envelope, with All Might delivering the news. All Might apologizes for not contacting Izuku earlier and announces that he will be a teacher at UA High School. Cool. All Might explains that although Izuku did fine on the written test, he still scored 0 on the practical, upsetting him. All Might continues, however, showing him a video of Ochiko asking President Mike to give her points to Izuku because he saved her life. All Might explains that the judges were looking for more than just defeating enemies. The judges reward rescue points for heroic deeds during the test. Izuku scored 60, giving him more than enough to pass the exam. And that's how the episode ends. And that's how the first arc of My Hero Academia ends. Yeah, it's a really short arc, but it was delivered really well. Pacing was fast, storytelling was consistent, and it was just a lot of fun to watch, man. And this episode, might be the best one yet. We get to meet a bunch of new characters, we get to see a bunch of their quirks in action, and we get to see Izuku use One for All for the very first time to save Ochiko. Yes, I shipped those two, and no, I don't regret it. But yeah, this episode was just a lot of fun, man. And not only that, again, we got to see Izuku use One for All for the very first time, and we learned the repercussions of using it without training. Yeah. And then it had some funny little moments, you know, traditional Japanese humor, but not like super pornographic or anything, which, I mean, refreshing. So, yeah, I literally have nothing but praise for this episode. Final verdict, 9 out of 10. Easy 9 out of 10. Probably my favorite episode so far. So, yep, that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. I will see you guys next time for episode 5, where we start our next arc of My Hero Academia, which is titled, if my computer wants to load, What I Can Do for Now. Peace.
We can't take it anymore.